Namaste. Mother's Day walk. I was working hard with my cases and I said, you know what? I don't cook dinner. I don't cook any meals on Mother's Day. Right? So Devin knows that. I wanted to go out to eat, but he was like, well, we can't really afford it, but I could always order in. That's much cheaper. So he got me McDonald's for breakfast and also donuts. I wasn't going to get the donuts, but he got it. And then McDonald's, which I didn't even finish because I'm so bad with that. I had some of my egg. I had my one hash brown, but I didn't finish it. But that's okay because I could always have the rest of it for my breakfast, take it to work, or whatever. And now he sent out Connor to get the Chinese food. But I really just would like to go to a place and sit down in a restaurant. And we might do that Monday, but we'll see. They'll probably say, no, spent a lot of money on Sunday. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. I have to work 3 days this week. And I'm glad to be out walking. Let me show you what's here. Oh, you want to see my pants? They're black. Yes, I did change my pants. Those of you will be happy to know. I changed my pants. I put my makeup on. And then I was ready to do my readings. But anyhow, I'm going to be doing a reading on Tuesday. That is going to be my first paid reading in a long time. But actually, the reading I did today, I was paid for as well. So it's like an emergency video. But that's okay because I was just chilling yesterday and I was like watching. Here's my new thing. Oh, let me just show you what it looks like. I love those pavers. Those pavers are nice. I figured out here. Oh, there's going to be a friend over here that we haven't seen in a long time. My best friend in all of Texas. Besides Ruby, that is. Oh. Here he is, Mr. Chicken. And beautiful grass. Hi, Mr. Chicken. Hi, Mr. Chicken. I don't want to stay too long because I got to get my walk on. Really got to get these legs back in shape. Yeah, I'm not on vacation anymore. But anyhow. I forgot what I was talking about. I wish I could play this back. This is just a video. I'm doing a lot of videos. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when I do a video, I feel it's more private and I don't have to look at the chat. Not that I have a lot of chat, but I have to be in the mood to do a live, if you know what I'm saying. And it looks like it's going to rain. I think that's what I was going to say. Let me just stay on a sidewalk. It looks like it's going to rain, so I'm going to start. I wanted to get out here beforehand. Yeah, oh, this is what I was going to say. There's 2 shows on Netflix that I love. One is like kind of scary, and you can't figure it out, and it's killing it in it. It's called Killing Eve on Netflix. I got Devin into it. And me and him were watching it a lot last night. He usually only stays till like 1 or 2. But he stayed up till like 10:30 watching it. And he just never stays up that late. But anyhow, I know that's not late to me. It's not late. But then after we shut that off, because we'll catch up on it again, maybe tonight. We'll watch 1 or 2. Well, tonight is Housewives, 90 Day Fiancé. Anyway, I got into this other Netflix show called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And it's supposed to be a show about a police station in Brooklyn. It's on TV, but now it's on Netflix as well. So I started watching that like at night. It calms me down, but it makes and I'm laughing. I laugh up a storm, and Devin's like, "Yeah, I know. You're laughing up a storm. I hear you from the bedroom, laughing out here." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that's a good thing." And then he started watching it with me after we watched Killing Eve, and he stayed even longer because it is funny. It's really funny. It puts you in a good vibe. Although I don't agree with it because I worked in Brooklyn. I'm from New York, and things are not that happy. Trust and believe. Things are funny, and the stuff that when they're talking about pizza places and the restaurants, that's accurate. Their accents, they're not, if you want to hear what somebody from Brooklyn sounds like, I've always been accused of being from Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from Staten Island, New York. However, people from Staten Island have parents that are born in Brooklyn. Even though my mother really didn't have an accent, my father did. My father, like water, crayon, different things. Anyhow, who cares? I don't negate where I'm from. I love New York. I love Staten Island. I miss Staten Island. But I was just there, so. But I wasn't able to really do anything because a lot of the time I was sick or I was traveling to New Jersey or other places, or Ireland. That was fun. Okay, anyhow. So, watch those two shows if you're looking for good shows. But this is what happened when I watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It puts my brain into like I'm just sitting there laughing at the different things, and then I'm like not really paying attention. I'm like looking at my phone, but I'm laughing, and then sometimes I put it on pause for a while because I'm always doing cases. Like my mind, even if I'm having a glass of wine, I'm still thinking about cases, and I get a text, a very late email, and then a text late last night about the case I did today, about Caitlin Woolery. And then I was up late last night because I was looking for different things, articles, psychic readings, true crime, and there was nothing. And that's a shame that this girl, a 17-year-old girl from PA, went missing, and not that much stuff was said about her. And you know what? That's not fair. I try to be fair, and I don't know, maybe this person or another person asked me about her months ago, because she went missing in November of 2023. And I'm so sorry, but I'm just one person, so I try my best to do as much as I can. Some things I don't touch, but like the same thing with Micah. I was asked about doing Micah, but I was like so involved in all the other cases that I do. Sometimes you get like up to here and you feel like I just can't do it. I can't write another page out. Then I start to think, and I look at her picture. When I looked at her picture, I'm going to do her reading later. Maybe, right? Because I do have work tomorrow, but and I have to like tap down my brain into relax mode, and maybe I'll do that by watching TV. But I do want to do a short video for her because there's a lot of stuff about her, and I have a different take on it. Her husband, ex-husband, soon to be ex-husband, it's a piece of garbage, okay? And probably a pedophile, allegedly, because she was 14 when she first met him, and she was his kid's babysitter. He has like 5 kids, and she was the babysitter. Then his wife walked in on the two of them having you know what, okay? Why Didn't he go to jail for that? Maybe she was 15, 16 at the time. Why did he not go to jail for that? No, the wife just got divorced from him. Then she married somebody else who was his best friend. He married them. And then she gets a divorce. She's still doing things with him. And then she gets a divorce from her husband. I'm talking about Micah. And gets married to him. And he does all this gaslighting. He's a narcissist, typical. And he's certainly not a man of God. Okay. And if you don't know, you could just watch a couple of videos. I can't possibly go over all the stuff, but I have a different take. I do think she shot herself, but she was pushed into it, just like that boy a few years ago. The girlfriend broke up with him, and he was real depressed, and she said, "Why don't you kill yourself? You should kill yourself." And I think he tried a couple of times, and she was like, "Oh, you didn't do it right," or something like that. And there was text messages, and basically she went to jail for that. You can't just treat people like garbage, and even though you didn't pull the trigger, you really did, metaphysically speaking. Okay? So, I will do the Micah Miller. I think I'm going to just do like a fast read, like maybe only because I've done a lot of stuff today. And it is Mother's Day, but you know, I feel good when I'm doing cases, and I feel good when I'm busy, you know, with my mind. But that's why I had to come out to walk. And I wanted you guys to be here, because otherwise I would just be listening and focusing in on this case or that case, and I drive myself nuts. It's not healthy for your head. You know, like right now my head hurts a little bit, like I could feel like a headache might squeeze in. And all I've had was coffee and my good breakfast / lunch. But I'm thinking maybe I should pour myself a glass of wine. Anyway, I didn't go out to look for dresses today. I didn't go get my nails done, because those are all things for me, and I wanted to get that video done. So I feel good about that, hopefully. And, like, I could be wrong. That's what I said. It's allegedly. If I'm wrong, like if I'm way off and they find out some evidence, then I'll take the video down. No big deal. But I don't think my spirit guides would lie to me. Just like I didn't think that picture was Sebastian. And that case is crazy, totally crazy. I don't even want to touch it anymore, because it's just like, what else could I say? I think everybody knows who's responsible. But now they're just trying to like drag up stuff about Seth and everybody's past. And you know what? Sometimes your past does reflect on your present, but sometimes you have grown. Everybody has something in their past they're not proud of. So I don't agree with blasting people's past if it doesn't have anything to do with right now. These look like wings, like they're gonna make me go up in the air. Today, what's new with Casper and Snoopy, you might ask. But today, Connor's home. But I'm still gonna go around the block. Today, when I was letting the dogs out and trying to walk a little bit in the backyard with them, I see a Snoopy pick something up, drop it out of his mouth, and then Casper go over to it and go to pick it up, and I go, drop that. And Casper's afraid, so he just like backs off. But Snoopy, he's not afraid of anything. It was a dead baby bird. And I start screaming because I don't have anything to pick it up with. And I needed to run in the house, get a bag to go pick it up, and then sure enough, it's not in the same place. Snoopy picked it up again and dropped it off right in front of the door. Why did he do that? Okay, he did that because he was trying to like give it to me. You know, like a cat would do? Like a cat would find a mouse or a bird and bring it in the house, present it to their owner as like, here's a present for you. And I'm like freaking out because I see the bird's skeleton and oh God, it was scary. And I was washing my hands and I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what, I gotta take a walk. I know I have to feed the dogs. Actually, Devin could do it, but I've been gone for a month, so I've been doing it. And it's no problem because I asked God to get me home safely so I can see my babies. And we were doing yesterday, Casper was limping really bad. And I was like, do I need to add him to the candle of animals? But I was massaging him a little bit, like his joint gets out of whack. And I was massaging his leg a little bit, but he still was limping. And I didn't want to bring him into the living room in the nighttime. And they were kind of sad about it. But when I bring him into the living room, he jumps up on the couch. When the puppy jumps down a million times to get toys or whatever he's doing, Casper goes to do that too. And he'll push out his hip or his knee or whatever was out of whack. So I let them stay in their room, but I just went in there and I pet them a lot, massaged them, and then today it looks a lot better. Like he's not limping as much. He was even leaning on his other leg when he was drinking water last night, and I got real worried. And no, I don't have any medicine for that. Because the last time he had that, we got medicine and we don't have it anymore. Look, a washing machine and a Santa. I think it's time for Santa to go back wherever Santa goes. Do you think so? I think so. Santa needs to go back. Yeah, it's so nice to get out and walk. Like when I work, you should say, like I used to be ambitious and I would like take my gym clothes with me. And sometimes I would make it to the gym, sometimes I wouldn't. But I used to at least go for a walk. But I am so tired after I've worked. I'm just so exhausted. There's some there's walking in the job and walking, teaching on your legs, on your feet a lot. But I just need to push myself to walk because it just does something. It heals me. It takes me out of the house. It takes me out of the whole like, I got to do this in the house. I got to do that. And then I never end up doing something for myself. And just walking, this walk has healed me a little bit. I know my hair looks nuts. It is so humid out that I'm sweating from the humidity. And I had my hair in a headband earlier, but then the headband was making me have worse headache. So I know all these problems. I'll take the photo and show you my legs again. Wait, I know that's weird. That is something weird with me. Yeah, these are my old shoes that I had back in like 2014, I think. They're sneakers, right? And I was like, I have to start wearing these again. But I think they smell like Cleo because when I had them on, well, they were in the kitchen under the thing where I keep them, and Casper kept on going over and smelling them. Then Snoopy would go over and smell them. I said, Devin, did I have those sneakers, those little Gilligan sneakers back in Staten Island. He was like, how am I supposed to know? I go, yeah, I think I did, because I don't have that many shoes. But I usually wear sandals. But I said, let me put my feet in a closed item. So that's what I did. How many minutes? 20 minutes. Okay. I'm proud of myself because, yeah, I did a lot of walking on the vacation, on the Ireland. But that was only 10 days. After that, I really wasn't walking. I was just going from car to car and Uber to Uber. And, not really. I was only there for 3 days, so not that much walking. Well, at my sister Susan's house, we did walk to the restaurant. And I think it was 10 blocks. And then on the way back, I said, can't we take an Uber? And she was like, get out of here. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to make a goal for myself to just start walking again. And when it gets too hot, and I'm finally done with all my trips, then I will go back to the gym. And because I did go back, I always go back, and then I do good for 2 days, 3 days, and then the next week comes and I do 1 day. But when it gets really hot, you can't walk out here. Like it gets to be 110. So then the gym is nice. Yeah, and that's my story. I'm sticking with it. So many birds. Sorry about the silence. I think I literally ran out of things to say. Yeah. Okay, guys. I am home. There's my home. There's my trees. And yeah, so I did 20 some odd minutes. Yeah, we need our grass cut again, as you can see. What is this, Ireland? Okay. Thank you for playing the game in the Mystic Brady Matrix, and I will see you soon. I love you all, and have a great Mother's Day. And that's the 3rd time I said that on a video today, okay? Enough with that. Mother's Day is over, officially. Okay, love you guys. Say you love your mother. You're lucky enough to have a mother still. Tell your grandmother you love them if you're really lucky enough to have a grandma, or your aunt or aunties. Give them a text or a call. I don't mind a text. I do not mind a text. Like I was doing my video and Laura called me for Mother's Day. It was okay. I called her right back and said I was doing a video, sorry. She was like, that's okay. You don't even have to call me back because I'm at work. So anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Now, what's with the kissing? Namaste. 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 Don't namaste away.